Welcome back to my channel Competitive Botany. In this video you are going to see some important questions from genetics, useful for all competitive exams related to botany. So let's see the questions one by one. Let's start with the first question. The branch of science which deals with the inheritance as well as variation of characters from parents to offspring is. Options are biotechnology, biochemistry, genetics, plant breeding. Correct option is genetics, because the genetics is the study of genes, variation and also heredity in organisms. Let's see the next question. What is the name of the technique used to obtain a heterokaryote? Options are interspecific hybridization, intergeneric hybridization, somatic hybridization, intervarietal hybridization. Intervarietal hybridization is the correct answer. Let's see the next question. Who of the following produces the first somatic hybrid in plants? Options are Power et al., Nagata, Evans and Cocking, Carlson et al. The correct answer is Carlson et al. Here you have to know what is a somatic hybrid. Somatic hybrid is nothing but protoplasms of two distinct species of plants are fused together to form a new hybrid. So that new hybrid having the characteristics of both the species. See the next question. Mendel conducted hybridization experiments on Enothera lamarckiana, Lathyrus sativus, Pisum sativum, Fasciolus mungo. The correct answer is Pisum sativum. Let's see the next question. Who of the following first used the term mutation to describe heritable phenotypic changes? Options are L.J. Stadler, C. Auerbach, H.J. Muller, Hugo de Vries. The correct answer is Hugo de Vries. After continuous self-pollination, if a plant shows stable trait inheritance and expression for several generations, it is called. Options are true breeding line, mutant, variant, hybrid. The correct answer is true breeding line. Let's see the next question. So here you have to know what is a true breeding line. True breeding lines are the plants produce only offspring of the same characteristics on self-pollination. So for example, capital T, the plant showing tallness as a phenotype, so chosen by Mendel, so which will produce always tall plants by self-pollination. That is an example for true breeding lines. Okay. So let's see the next question. The phenomenon whereby mutations caused by UV rays are reversed by exposing cells to visible light of 422 to 492 nanometers wavelength is known as. Options are photoreactivation, ionization, tautomeric shift, transversion. The correct option is transversion. Transversion refers to a point mutation in DNA. So it can be spontaneous and it is caused by ionizing radiation and alkylating agents. So it can be reversed by spontaneous reversion. Double trisomes have a genomic constitution of 2n plus 2, 2n plus 1 plus 1, 2n plus 1, 2n minus 2. Here you have to know first what is trisomy. Trisomy is a genetic disorder in which a person has 3 copies of a chromosome instead of 2. So the genomic constitution is 2n plus 1 is regarded as trisomy. Here the double trisomy have a genetic constitution of. So double trisomy, the genome for double trisomy, the genomic constitution is 2n plus 1 plus 1. Okay. So the correct answer is 2n plus 1 plus 1 is the double trisomes. Let's see the next question. How many true breeding pea plant varieties were selected by Mendel for his experiments? So Mendel, so the options are 7, 14, 24, 42. So Mendel studied 7 characters of pea plants in his experiments. Each character is having two alternative traits such as alleles. So totally 7 into 2 is equal to 14. 14 true breeding varieties were selected by Mendel. The correct answer is 14. Let's see the next question. Who postulated the chromosome basis of linkage? Options are W. Bateson, Bridges, Griffith, Morgan. The correct answer is Morgan. Let's see the next question. The term genetic load refers to. Options are sum total of unfavorable genes in cross fertilized species, reduction in vigor and fertility, reduction in vigor and fertility in plant species, increased bigger and size of interspecific hybrids, increased homozygosity in the plant processing. So the correct answer is sum total of unfavorable genes in cross fertilized species. So unfavorable genes nothing but presence of deleterious genes. They are nothing but harmful genes in a gene pool, that is referred to as genetic load. Okay. So let's see the next question. Genes codes for a pair of contrasting traits are known as. Options are alleles, dyads, tetrads, nucleosomes. The correct answer is alleles. Let's see the next question. The diploid chromosome number of the garden pea is 2n is equal to 14. How many different trisomics could be formed in this plant? Correct option is 14. Let's see the next question. A diploid plant species of 2n is equal to 16 chromosome was hybridized with one having 2n is equal to 12 chromosomes. Surprisingly, the breeder found the hybrid to be an allotetraploid. How many chromosomes can be expected in it? So, listen carefully. Here, one plant having 2n is equal to 16. Okay. So, other having 2n is equal to 12. From 2n is equal to 16, the gamete will be derived having 8 chromosomes in it. So 2n is equal to 12 plant having the gametes 6 chromosomes in it. Okay, you have to remember. So 8 plus 6 is equal to 14 chromosomes. You have to remember. Okay, here it is mentioned it is an allotetraploid, means possessing 4 times the chromosomes in a haploid number. Here 2n is equal to 14. That means haploid number is 7. Okay, the haploid number is 7. So allotetraploid having 4 times the chromosomes in a haploid organism. So 4n is equal to 28 chromosomes. Okay, so here the answer is 28. Okay, so next question. In which stage of meiosis the alleles of a parental pair segregate from each other? Options are metaphase 1, anaphase 1, metaphase 2, anaphase 2. The correct answer is anaphase 1. So consider the following statements. Segmental allopolyploids are the polyploids in which options are some statements have given. So among these we have to pick the correct statements. The chromosomes are derived from different genomes. The chromosomes from multivalents during meiosis. The genomes involved are not quite different from one another. The options given are A and B only, B and C the correct options, B and C only, A and C only, A, B, C. The correct option is A and C are the correct statements. Why? Because here the segmental alloploidy is an intermediate point between autopolyploids and allopolyploids. Okay. So let's see the next question. Which one of the following is the main cause of lower yield of F2 generation than the F1 generation following hybridization between two inbreed lines of maize? The options are heterosis, luxuriance, inbreeding depression, heterobeltiosis. Here you have to know when mating between relatives in a small population may cause decrease or loss of fitness and strength. That is called inbreeding depression. Okay, here the answer is inbreeding depression is the correct answer. Let's see the next question. An example for incomplete dominance is, options are flower color in snapdragon, ABO blood grouping, flower color in garden pea, seed shape in garden pea. Correct answer is flower color in snapdragon. Let's see the next question. The coupling and repulsion hypothesis was put forth by, options are Bateson, Morgan, Sharp, John Belling. The correct answer is W. Bateson is the correct answer. Next question. Hybrid vigor in artificial tobacco hybrids was first reported by, options are G. H. Shull, J. Colereter, C. B. Davenport, C. A. Collins. The correct answer is J. Colereter. Let's see the next question. Which of the following is the carrier of cytoplasmic male sterility factors in crab plants? Options are nuclear DNA, RNA, chloroplast DNA, mitochondrial DNA. The correct answer is mitochondrial DNA. Let's see the next question. So here we have to match the list 1 with the list 2. Okay. So list 1 9:6:1, which is matching to, which is belongs to polymeric gene action. That means fifth one. 12:3:1, which belongs to masking of gene or epistasis of genes. 9:3:4, which is related to supplementary gene action. So 13:1, which is related to inhibitory gene action. These are the interaction of gene ratios. We have to match them, okay, accordingly. So the correct answer is third one is the correct answer. Okay, let's see the next question. The phenotypic and genotypic ratios in F2 progeny are 1:2:1 in, options are incomplete dominance, codominance, test grass 1 and 2. The correct answer is both 1 and 2. Incomplete dominance and codominance showing the genotypic ratio as 1:2:1. Okay. So crossing over occurs between, options are homologous chromosomes, sister chromatids, non-sister chromatids of homologous chromosomes, any two chromosomes. So here you have to know what are sister chromatids, what are non-sister chromatids. Okay, so I will explain you briefly. So these are the two chromatids of a chromosome. So again, these are the two chromatids of a chromosome. These two chromosomes are the homologous chromosomes. Okay, so they are always in pairs. Okay, should remember. So these two chromatids are called sister chromatids. Okay, these two are called sister chromatids. So but you have to remember, so one chromatid from one chromosome, other chromatid from other chromosome, other chromatid from other chromosome is called non-sister chromatids. So I will explain in clear. Have a look. This is one homologous chromosome, this is another homologous chromosome. So these two, that means 2 and 3 chromatids are non-sister chromatids. 1 and 4 are the non-sister chromatids. 1 and 3 are the non-sister chromatids. So The crossing over always occurs in between non-homologous, non-sister chromatids of a homologous chromosomes. So the answer is non-sister chromatids of homologous chromosomes is the correct answer. So let's see the next question. When a single gene is related to more than one character is called. Correct answer is, so let's see the options first. Multiple allelism, pleiotropy, transversion, polyploid. The correct answer is pleiotropy. Let's see the next question. So in diploid systems, the genes located on chromosome regions between the centromere and the first chiasma at meiosis 1 exhibit the type of phenomenon is called. Options are non-disjunction, pre-reduction, post-reduction, double reduction. The correct answer is non-disjunction. So non-disjunction is nothing but chromatids do not separate, so they are failed to reach different poles, results single cell receives both the chromatids. Okay, that is called non-disjunction. Okay, so let's see the next question. The spontaneous mutations in nature are mostly, options are recessive and lethal, dominant and beneficial, dominant and lethal, recessive and beneficial. The correct answer is dominant and beneficial. Let's see the next question. When individuals of F1 progeny backcross with either of the parents, then by mating with each other, is the process is called. When individuals of F1 progeny backcross with either of the parents, then by mating with each other, the process is called as. Options are interprogeny hybridization, interpopulation hybridization, introgressive hybridization, sympatric hybridization. The correct answer is introgressive hybridization. So introgressive hybridization is nothing but if F1 hybrid repeatedly backcrossed with any one of its parent is called, one of its parents is called introgressive hybridization. Let's see the next question. More than two allelic forms existing for certain genes is termed as. Options are pleiotropy, polygenic traits, epistasis, multiple alleles. Answer is multiple alleles. Genes that exhibit criss-cross inheritance are, options are dominant genes, codominant genes, sex-linked genes, sex-limited genes. Okay, so let's see the correct answer, sex-linked genes. Sex-linked characters are nothing but the characters are associated with a sex. That means they are present on sex chromosome. Like example in on Y chromosome. Examples are hemophilia, color blindness, baldness, etc. So let's see the next question. C bands occur in chromosomal regions having. Options are pseudoalleles, heterochromatin, euchromatin, polygene. The correct answer is heterochromatin. Let's see the next question. Chromosomal theory of inheritance proposed by. Options are Sutton and Boveri, Watson and Crick, T.H. Morgan, Mendel. The correct answer is Sutton and Boveri proposed the chromosomal theory of inheritance. Let's see the whole next question. Hollandric genes are located on both X and Y chromosomes, only on Y chromosome, only on X chromosome, only in autosomes. The options are, the correct option is only on Y chromosome. So the genes that are carried on Y chromosome are called Hollandric. They are passed by father to son. They are passed from father to son only. So example, hypertrichosis spinae. Hypertrichosis spinae is nothing but extra hair on the body. Let's see the next question. Mutations were first noticed by. Options are Linnaeus, Mendel, Hugo de Vries, T.H. Morgan. Answer is Hugo de Vries. So the phenomenon of coupling and repulsion was explained by. Options are Bateson Punnett, Beadle and Tatum, Bridges, Morgan. Answer correct option is Bateson and Punnett. Next, point mutations are due to. Options are addition of single chromosome to genome, a change in single base pair of DNA, occurrence of two sets of chromosomes, a change in chromosome number. The correct answer is a change in single base pair of DNA. So if mutations occur in single base pair of DNA, they are referred to as point mutations. Let's see the next question. The following pair of human blood group genes are codominant. I0, I0, IA, I0, IB, I0, IA, IB. So the correct option is IA, IB are the codominant genes. A classical example for point mutation is options are Down syndrome, Turner syndrome, sickle cell anemia, Tay-Sachs disease. Correct answer is sickle cell anemia. Let's see the next question. Unrelated alleles exhibiting their similar gene products fully are due to pseudodominance, codominance, superdominance, hyperdominance. Correct answer is codominance. So next question, frame shift mutations are caused due to. Options are deletions of base pairs, insertion of base pairs, increase in number of sets of chromosomes. Both 1 and 2. Here the correct answer is fourth one, both 1 and 2. Deletions of base pairs and insertion of base pairs are causing frame shift mutations. Let's see the next question. Multiple alleles are present at. Options are different loci on same chromosome, same locus on different chromosomes, different loci on different chromosomes, same locus on homologous chromosomes. Different loci on different. Let's see the next question. So a true breeding tall pea plant crossed with a true breeding dwarf pea plant after F1 selfing resulted in 756 tall, 258 dwarf plants in F2 generation. The F1 plants are, options are azygous, homozygous, heterozygous, polygynous. So here the ratio given is similar to 3:1 ratio. So the F1 of monohybrid cross is heterozygous. So the answer is heterozygous. Let's see the next question. In linkage studies of plants for gene mapping, trihybrid test cross result considered rather than the dihybrid test cross results. Why? The results are based on only for classes of progeny obtained in dihybrid class. The percentage of genetic recombination always less between two genes compared to three genes. Equal frequency of frozen or derived in a dihybrid test class. Last option, double crossover results cannot be calculated in a dihybrid test class. The correct answer is the last one, double crossover results cannot be calculated in a dihybrid test class. Let's see the next question. Percentage of homozygous dominant individuals obtained from selfing of capital T small t individual is, options are 0%, 25%, 50%, 75%. So the in a monohybrid class, so the capital T obtain 25%, capital T obtained 50%, small t obtained 25%. So the answer is 25%. Okay. Let's see the next question. Mendel published the results of his studies under the title Species Plantarum, Experiments on Plant Hybridization, Origin of Species. So the correct answer is Experiments on Plant Hybridization. Let's see the next question. A cross between an organism of dominant phenotype with a recessive phenotype is called. Options are back cross, test cross, reciprocal cross, reverse cross. Here you have to remember So the F1 individual always crossed with the recessive phenotype. That cross is referred to as test cross. Next question. In view of suicides committed by poor farmers towards raising the commercial F1 hybrid seeds, a plant breeder wishes to supply them the hybrid seeds at a cheaper cost. Which of the following type of genetic stocks can be choose? The options are inbreed lines, backcross progeny, male sterility lines, pedigree lines. The correct answer is inbreed lines. So mating of closely relative species inbreeding generally results in inbreeding. Inbreeding is nothing but loss of fitness, strength, decrease of fitness or strength, that is called inbreeding depression. Okay. Let's see the next question. The condition in which only one allele in a heterozygote shows its expression. Options are law of dominance, law of codominance, law of incomplete dominance, law of recessiveness. The correct answer is law of dominance. Let's see the next question. Mendel was not observed the linkage due to independent assortment, synopsis, mutation, crossing over. The correct answer is independent assortment. Let's see the last question. The number of kinds of gametes produced by a trihybrid is, options are 2, 4, 6, 8. So here I will explain you how to gametes are derived from any hybrid. Okay. So look at the screen carefully. I will explain you. Okay. First we have to see, he asked about trihybrid. Capital A, small a, capital B, small b, capital C, small c is a trihybrid. Okay. So let's see how to derive the gametes from a trihybrid. Okay. It is easy to understand. Okay. Capital A, first gene combination is capital A, small a. Okay. So there is a possibility to fuse capital B, small b. It is also having a possibility to fuse with capital B, small b. So now coming to the third gene, there is a possibility of fusing capital C or small c. Capital C or small c. Again capital C or small c. Capital C or small c. Okay. So here 8 gametes will become. Let's see. Capital A, capital B, capital C. Capital A, capital B, capital C. So this is the first gamete come from all capital genes. Okay. That means all dominant genes will be derived into one gamete. Let's see the second combination. Capital A, capital B, small c. Capital A, capital B, small c. That is the second gamete. Let's see the next one. Capital A, small b, capital C. Third combination. Let's see the fourth one. Capital A, small b, small c. Fourth one. So likewise you also derive another 4. So the answer is 8 gametes will be formed from a trihybrid. Okay.